days. That picture. Guys, today is it's a rough day. It's an emotional day here on the farm. Our uncle, who we came out here to help while he was in poor health, he passed away last night. He went peacefully, and he's fine. Or I shouldn't say he's fine, but like it didn't hurt or anything like that. He'd been sick for a while, and it was just time. I've been talking to the bank and stuff, getting everything figured out with this farm, and it's not looking good, guys. It's really not looking good. Going over all the debt he has for the farm and his medical bills and this and that. I think we're gonna have to declare bankruptcy. I don't know. It depends on what happens. The bank has to come in, and the state is going to auction off a lot of his stuff here, a lot of the equipment, the building, the land, whatever it takes to cover the debt, and whatever's left we'll have, but we don't even know if there's going to be enough to cover everything here. It's quite a bit. So, yeah, that's the unfortunate news. We don't know how things are looking right now, but we might lose the farm, guys. We might lose the farm. So, it's hard to say right now. The state has suggested that, or not the state, the bank, I should say, has suggested that we hold an auction and auction off whatever we can in hope that that covers most of the outstanding debt. It may or may not. I'm hoping that we won't lose everything, but we might. And if that's the case, things are going to be different. Things are going to be different. You know, this spring out here in Nebraska is not going to go the way we thought it was. It's about to get even harder. But we have the co-op at least, and the co-op is in my name, so we don't have to worry about that. The co-op belongs to me. We get to keep our business, but unfortunately there's a potential that we lose the entire farm. We might not. We might only lose equipment or a bit of land or some buildings or this and that and this and that. But there's potential that we lose everything. So the bank's figuring it all out right now. They're running some numbers, trying to see what they can do to try and minimize our loss, but still pay off everything. It's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough, but we're going to make it work. You know, we're going to make a go of it. Everything's going to be fine. We'll find our way. Now, I should also say, you see corn still sitting in the field here. It was a mess of a year. We tried. We tried to plant, didn't get it all planted. We tried to spray, didn't get that done. We tried to harvest, couldn't get that done. It was just a rough year this year, and luckily we did take out crop insurance on the crop, so we are going to get paid for this that we haven't harvested. So I have to go and I have to talk with the crop insurance provider, and talk with what is it, what are they? The Department of Agriculture, essentially, right? I have to talk with them to see what we're going to get a payout and what bushel per yield and everything like that. I have to look at our I'm going to have to look at our contract that we signed. We are going to make some money on that, hopefully enough to cover expenses. But we're going to keep the co-op. So there's a plus side. We're still going to have the co-op. Things are just going to be a little more different. Things are going to be different. That's just the best way I can describe it right now. But that's okay. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. You know, life is full of up and downs. We'll find a way to make this work out. And everything should be just fine. You know, maybe we just help our friends. Maybe we get a job helping them out. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, this is all new. Like, this happened last night. We tried to figure it out. I went to the bank this morning, talked with them for almost an hour, And they said that they got a lot of stuff they got to figure out, and they can't give me a definite answer right now. So I wish I could tell you guys more. I can't, unfortunately. I've told you everything that I know. But that's how things are looking right now. So we'll take it as we get it, and we'll keep moving forward, right? That's all we can do. Keep moving forward. So I think I'm gonna head up and collect stuff that the co-op owns, just because now I'm like, man, I gotta focus on the co-op a bit here. And if this is the case, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure this business is running tight. I gotta make sure our expenses are low and our profits are high. Like, I gotta make sure income's up and expenses are down. So we got some people that still have pieces of equipment that belong to us that I haven't taken back because it was no hurry. We don't need them right now, but I need to go get them because they belong to us. So that's what we're gonna do. I already I have on plan to go. We're gonna go to Clutch, and then we're gonna go. I think Austin might have one if I remember correctly. Someone does. Grant, maybe Stevio. I have to check my records and see who rented what, but we're gonna get it figured out. We're gonna keep track of it, and we're gonna get it taken care of. So let's head over to Clutch's place and get our seed tender picked back up from him. He's had it for months and months, and I mean a year almost, right? It's finally time that we take possession of that thing back, I think. Don't you agree? But in all seriousness, guys, I just want to say that the whole story with the uncle and everything, that is all fake. It is all fake. It's in the show. It's in the series. It's fabricated. Don't worry. Please don't feel bad or anything. You know, my uncle is not in any poor health in real life. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Everybody's good in real life. That was all just in the series. I just want to make that clear in case anyone was actually starting to feel bad or something like that. I also want to say, real quick, this is us retconning Nebraska, okay? Bach and I, and you'll hear this in a podcast that'll be coming out soon, episode 3 of the Pickle Jar podcast. Bach and I talked for like 2 hours, and we determined that the Nebraska series it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same as County Line. We lost some of the charm to it. We lost the story behind everything. So this is our attempt to retcon Season 1 and acknowledge that Season 1 on Nebraska wasn't to the top quality that it could have been. This is us acknowledging that and trying to correct it and trying to make sure we give you the best quality content that we can. We're trying to get back into the more roleplay, back into the story, back into making the world feel alive. It went away from that for a little while. Unintentionally, it went away. And all because, you know, everyone's schedules just don't line up the same and stuff, and this and that, and here and there, whatever, you know. We're trying to get it back on track, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know the reality behind all of it. But we are gonna pull into Clutches here and see where he's at and talk to him real quick. I don't know where he's at, though. He's got quite the setup. He's got so many grain bins, man. He's got more grain storage than my co-op. Maybe I should contract him out to do some of my grain storage. Oh, there's a semi over here. Maybe he's over here? Is that semi running? Does anybody see the man named Clutch? I see pigs. Do I see the man himself? Where is this guy at? I don't know where he's at. Oh, wait. There he is. I see a tractor. Man, this is my first time here since a while. He's got one heck of a setup going on. Holy cow, he's got a farm and a half. This place is elaborate. The grain storage alone. Oh gosh, we're fighting each other. He's going in and I'm going the opposite way. We'll track him down. He'll find us. He'll see us. We'll get a hold of him here. Might just take us a second. I'm gonna pull off right over here into the snow, and we'll just wait. We'll just wait right here. I'm sure that he'll have to come back out, right? Hey, Clutch!
Oh, hey, Jake, what's going on, man?
Hey, not much. I just figured I'd come up here. I was doing some inventory back at the co-op, and well, I've got a lot of stuff out that I haven't taken the time to get back from people, and I think you still have a seed tender.
Seed tender. Oh man, did I forget to bring that to you? I thought for sure I brought that back. I must have spaced that. Let me think for a second here. Oh man, yeah. You know what? I think that's over in my in the far shop over there. I think I still got it. You're right. I think I didn't bring that back before the fall. I apologize, man. Yeah, I can bring that back for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's no problem. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff out right now that I need to track down.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. I bet there's quite a few pieces of equipment. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that I've got from you, from what I remember. Yeah, I think we might even have some seed still in that. If you need it still, or I can just dump that off into my silo.
However you want. If you want to keep that seed, go ahead. Be my guest.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I can just get it back whenever, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you know what? I've got time today. I've got to make a run for. Just gonna saw off some pigs today. I've got a delivery scheduled for that, but I mean, it's early in the morning. I got all day to do this. You know how winter is, just kind of torn away around here. But I can definitely come over in a bit here and deliver that off. I was actually thinking about. I heard that there's a new dealership up on the north side of the county here. Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, I heard Platte Valley finally has been constructed.
I heard a rumor about it. I was thinking about going to check it. Is it open yet?
I don't think it's open yet, but it's there, if that makes sense. I don't think it's open though.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about going for a cruise at some point today. I don't know if have you been up there at all yet?
I have not. No. I'd like to go check it out though. I mean, as long as there's no closed gates or something, I'd like to see what it's like.
That sounds like a plan. I might go up that way as well. Do you know exactly where it is? I just heard a rumor about it, so I was gonna go try and find it later on today, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to get to it. One of them, head west out of town to the case dealership, but then right before the case dealership, there's a dirt road that goes north, and you can take that dirt road up there. Another way, actually, you could turn right out of your dirt road here on the west side of your farm.
Yep.
Head up to that gravel road that goes east-west and turn west, and just take that all the way probably. And then you probably have to go up again yet. You'd come into like a T intersection, I think, maybe. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, it's somewhere around there.
I know it's a bit of a trek from here. They were saying it's up in near the outskirts of the county, but I mean, I wanted to go check it out and see what they had there. I know the case dealership in here doesn't have a lot of John Deere equipment, and I was just actually talking. I need to maybe figure out a way of getting some John Deere equipment. There's some stuff I've got an eye on that would be kind of nice to have. I know I've got that 5 Series, but there's not much else. If I wanted to go anything bigger, I've got to go someplace else. They don't really carry that stuff at the case dealership, unfortunately.
Well, okay, so this is interesting. I was actually wanting to get up there so I could talk to them about organizing an auction. So I might.
Oh, an auction. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you need an auction for? How much? You got a lot of equipment to get rid of?
Well, you know how my uncle was in poor health, and that's why I came out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away last night, and
oh, sorry to hear, man.
Yeah, well, at least he went peacefully and all. But the bank is going through all of his stuff right now, and it sounds like he's got a lot of debt that I need to declare bankruptcy possibly, and I need to auction off pretty much all of my stuff. So
okay.
I mean, if you're looking for some new equipment, you might you can come down and take a look at it before I get the auction even set up. That way you don't have to compete with someone.
All right, well, maybe that sounds like an interesting idea. I mean, I'm sorry for your loss here and all the trouble you're going through, but maybe I can help you out with some of that, give you a decent price on some of the equipment. I don't know exactly what you got off the top of my head, but yeah, maybe we can make a trip down that way.
Yeah. That.
So what about the dealership you have, the co-op, or what's your plan with that?
The co-op is in my name, so it's outside of the bankruptcy, right? Because he was the one
I got it.
who owned all the property. So because the co-op's in my name, I still have it. And which is why I'm trying to hunt down all the equipment and stuff, because I've really got to tighten up my books and limit expenses and increase income, because that's my sole source of income now is the co-op.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's. We've got a couple things I can do. I mean, I got to bring that seed tender back to you. I'll bring it back to the dealership there for you, or the co-op. And then we want to go take a look. You want to go take a look at the dealership with me? That new dealership, the Platte Valley.
Yeah, we can do that. Or we, whichever.
I'll meet you over at your co-op. I'll bring the seed tender back, and then from there we can just head up to the dealership if you want to go check that out. And then maybe if there's not open yet, we can kind of discuss what your plans are with your auction.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. I'll meet you at the co-op. If you got to take care of your pigs or whatever, get that done. I'll be down there just cleaning some stuff up, waiting for you. So
sounds good. Yeah, I just got to deliver some water to that far pen, and then other than that, they're pretty much good. the sale isn't happening at any time today. I can deliver them, so I'm in no rush with that. But let me just get some water to that far pen, and then I'll go grab that seed tender for you. I'll meet you over at the co-op.
All right. I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, bud.
All right. Well, we tracked down one of the seed tenders, and he said he'll bring it out to us, so I'm not going to worry about trying to get it with my truck here today. I mean, you know, he said that he knows where it is, and he'll bring it down, so I'll let him take care of that. No reason for me to pester him. You know, he's got work to do, and if I was like, well, let me just, you know, show me where it is and let me take it. No, I trust him. He'll bring it down to us. Everything will be fine. We're going to get over to the co-op. I think we're going to actually swap trucks if we're going to be running up to the dealership, just because this is the work truck, and I want to take the actual company, like, nice truck up to the dealership, so that's probably what we're going to do. Man, that is a tight gate right there. Hope he doesn't use that too often. Let's get over to the co-op, though. We'll wait for him, do a little bit of work. We'll find some stuff to do. There's always something to do, that's for sure. Man, I don't know. If the house ends up getting sold, where am I going to stay? I guess I can buy a motorhome? A camper? And park it at the co-op? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a campground. Is there a campground somewhere around? That would be nice. Park it there, have a lake view, and trees and campfire and all that good stuff. That would be ideal. I don't know. We're going to have to figure something out. Gonna have to figure something out. Maybe I can bum on people's couches and and help them with chores to pay them back or something. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. All in good time. You just got to roll with the punches. You got to take what life gives you, all right? All right, we're going to fire up the company truck, the nice one, the meeting truck. You know what I mean? Not the work truck, the going out and meeting with clients truck. There we go. It's running. We'll leave that running for a little bit. Probably shouldn't inside, but you know, the door's open, so it'll be all right. Is there anything that needs... First, let's check this stuff over here. No, we got some seed in there. There should be, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, okay. My skid steer is not here. Oh, is that... Oh, I took the skid steer down to my place. That belongs to the co-op, Jake. That does not belong to my place. I'm going to have to take that thing back. Since it belongs up here. I don't want that to get all messed up, misconstrued, and accidentally sold. It's alright. We'll get it figured out. What about in here? Is there anything... the sprayers are in here. Oh, I left the doors open and it snowed in here. God dang it. I hate it when that happens. Got our sprayers. Got our trucks sitting out. Probably should find a way to put those under shelter. Got a couple trailers sitting back here. This is just a bunch of fertilizer sitting back here. Nope, that's everything. That is everything. By the way, you guys, I've told you the story about how this was originally Tri-County Fertilizer Sales. There's the building there and then a sign up there. We bought it. They went under. They went out of business, and we bought them out. We put the grain bins up there, that shed there. We put this all right here and right there and there. They were originally just this right back here. But, yeah, we bought out that business, and we took it over. We haven't swapped the sign out, but we have our own billboard down south of town there, at least. Tried to get them to allow me to put one up here in town on this side, but city ordinance wouldn't let me. I had to put it outside of the city limits, way down there on the other side of them trees. You see it? There it is, right there. That's the billboard. I had to put it down there because the city wouldn't let me put one up here. Like right here, I wanted to put one, and they were like, "No, that's too close to the power lines and train tracks and everything. That's dangerous." Oh, hey, look, it's Clutch. Well, that's convenient. I was just looking at stuff, pointing stuff out, and here he shows up. He's probably like, what is he doing standing out front here?
Hey, buddy, where do you want me to put this thing?
So around back behind the red barn there in front of the white barn, you'll see there's another one sitting
okay,
between
sounds
some
good.
spreaders.
I can do that.
Yep,
Perfect.
That's where it'll go.
All right, I am empty. I took all the seed out of it, so there's no seed in it. She's empty.
All right.
I'll make sure I think I owe you a little bit more money still for that lease since I kind of forgot about it. I'll make sure I get you squared away with that too. Sorry about that, bud.
Yep, no problem. Also, I just wanted to say real quick, I think your farm has more storage than my co-op, which is impressive.
There was a ton of storage on that. Yeah, it was, I I mean, it was an old farm, and it was kind of an interesting story. The guy had actually built up his massive farm after. There's an old farm in the backside there that he'd started with, and built up his whole massive farm on the front side. I don't know what his plan was, and then it kind of went insolvency. So we got it for a decent price, that whole farm, but there's a ton of storage on it, and it sounds like it was never really even used that much. It was the whole backside of the farm, the original farm, which maybe he just extended himself too far when he went to upgrade everything, and then that's what happened. I don't know yet. I never heard the story behind it, but it's been a pretty good deal. We have a ton of storage on there. It was really easy when we were doing a harvest this year, so I'm looking forward to doing another one next year for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If I ever run out of storage here at the co-op for some reason, and if you have some open bins, I'll lease them out from you.
I've got more than a few open bins for sure.
Awesome.
Sounds like a plan. Now let me know.
All right. Man, that train's loud.
Wow, it scared the heck out of me.
Yeah. All right, I'll meet you back there.
Sounds good. We'll go unload this.
That train is so loud, man. Holy cow. It's cool to be next to the tracks like that, though, but it is so loud. Yeah, let's bring him over here. Right over here in front of Tri-County Fertilizer Sales. There you go. Just back her in one of these spots. I don't really care where. I'll let him decide. Looking good. Looking good. Look at this skill. Look at that. Oh, he overcranked her. Overcranked her. I complimented too soon. The truck's handling the snow pretty good, though. That's good.
All right, Jake. We'll just drop it off here. And do you want to go up to that rental shop or the new shop, Platte Valley, take a look around?
Yeah. Yep. I got my truck warmed up already. So we drop this off here. You want to follow me, or because I kind of know the way, or what?
Yeah, I would love that because I have no clue where I'm going up there, man.
All right. All right. Well, I'll get this unhooked for you, and then we'll head up there.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. You're good.
Perfect. Thanks, man. All right.
Yep.
Well, where's your truck? Around front? I'll just meet you around front of the shop then.
Yep. It's right in this building here. I'll pull out and I'll lead the way.
Sounds good.
All right. All right. Start up your old Chevy. Let's back this thing out of here. We'll meet with Clutch and we'll lead the way. So he's going to follow me up there. We're going to make our way up to Platte Valley, see if they're open, because we're both curious. We're nosy. We're nosy. Something new is coming into town. Well, we're here. Pulling into Platte Valley. Pulling in a little hot. I was going a little too fast, I think. Man, I parked like a jerk, didn't I?
Well, I guess it doesn't look like anyone's up here yet. There's no equipment on the farm either, on the floor either, it looks like.
Yeah, I saw that, so I figured it wasn't a big deal if I parked a little sideways. I was like, no, they look close.
I mean, you're within the lines.
I'm within the lines. Okay. It's not that bad.
I think I'm in the same boat as you. I'm touching the line over here. It's all good. You're good.
Yeah, this is Platte Valley, I guess.
Huh.
Looks
well, I was
good.
hoping, like I said, I was hoping they'd have some equipment, but I guess they're not quite ready to be open yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like they're ready to go, though. I just need to bring the equipment up here.
Looks like they're just waiting on their shipments of equipment. This place looks pretty darn cool.
Yeah, no kidding. This looks great, but yeah, no one's inside.
No.
Huh.
Probably a security system, so I'm not going to try to open the door.
Well, I mean, that'd be a good way to find out when they're opening. Someone will come by and talk to us, I'm sure.
Right.
I can't see anybody inside. That's too bad. Ah, man, I was hoping that we'd be able to talk to someone today, but I guess that's a no-go.
I guess not. Oh, wow. It looks like, so compared to the other Platte Valley that I had known, looks like this place actually cared about landscaping. Like,
they might have, yeah.
Is it just
they took
me,
some time into it.
Or does this area back here with the open grass and the trees and bushes, does that feel like a truck stop park? Like you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like one of those rest stops?
It could. I don't know. You could have some people hanging out here, maybe. I don't know.
Man, maybe they'll let me. Maybe they'll let me put a camper out here and just live out here in case if I lose the house.
Are you gonna be living in a double wide? Is that what you're thinking, Jake? Is it gonna be that bad?
I don't know. I got a lot to figure out. It's gonna be stressful.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, dude. But maybe I can help you out with that. You said you might have some equipment I might be able to buy from you.
Yeah. I have John Deere. I have New Holland. I have Case. I've got Premier.
I am looking
for
a new tractor potentially, as well as some baling stuff. So.
Well, I definitely have baling stuff.
I know you've got something down there, but I can't remember what exactly equipment you have. You got some John Deere stuff, you said, right?
Yep. Yeah, I've.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to just meet at your farm? We can maybe go take a look around and see what you got.
Yeah, yeah, might as well.
All right, sounds good, man. Like I said, I'll definitely be willing to help you out where I can. So if it can help me out a little bit and I can help you out a little bit more, then that's even better.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. If you want, we can do that now, or we can do it later. Adam, it's up to you.
I got some time right now, still before lunch. If we can kind of do this before lunch, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, we can head there right now. That works for me.
Sweet. All right, man. Let's do this thing then.
All right, Platte Valley. It was nice to know that you're not open yet, but
yeah, that was not much help, unfortunately. But maybe next time.
I guess I'm gonna go and be. I'm gonna go be the equipment dealer today. Maybe I'll start up my own business. Who knows?
You might have to by the sounds of things.
All right. Well, it sounds like Clutch might be interested in buying some of our equipment here. Hello, boss. Woo! That was close. So we are gonna go down and show it off to him a little bit. See if there's anything he would like to buy. I guess we could have left the other way. Probably would have worked out better. Oh well. You live and you learn.
Jake, you got a bit of snow on your farm here, man. I think you need to get back here and do some plowing, bud.
Yeah. Maybe someday. It's just so... I hate plowing snow, and it's so much of it.
There's a ton of snow over here. I had the whole road in. I was like, oh, man, this is going to be... I had to put it in four-wheel drive to get in at one time.
Yeah. Yeah. But, what's your... Like, the equipment and stuff, we'll just open the big door.
Okay.
A lot of it's in here, and some of it's spread out around the farm. There's other stuff in other places, but I think most of what you'd be interested in is probably over here.
Okay. Well, I got a New Holland over here. That's nice. Like I said, I'm just looking for something. I've got a 5 Series John Deere. I wouldn't mind going 7, maybe a 6 Series John Deere. Something I can do some baling with is really what I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think I have the perfect thing for you right over here. Gonna have to think skinny and squeeze past the 8R.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't need an 8R. That's a bit big for what I've got. I've got a case that'll handle that. Oh, okay. What do you got over here?
This is a 6155R with the inverted wide front end. It's got front loader ready. It's front loader ready, front loader prep on it. It's a pretty... I use it for baling. That's exclusively what it's used for, and it works great.
Interesting. Okay. You don't have any duals for this one, do you?
I do not. I do not have duals. Okay. I do have a set of weights somewhere. I think that's about it.
Oh, okay.
This thing is... it's practically brand new. It's a 20... Well, actually, it's got a little bit of age on it now. It's a 2018, late model 2018. Okay. I bought it at an auction back in Iowa for significantly under its value.
Nice. It does look nice. Like I think this might work out all right. You've been using this Vermeer with it as well?
Yep, I've used the Vermeer 605M on it. Back in Iowa, I ran a John Deere on this.
Yeah.
It works great with both. I mean, it's got plenty of power. It's got a ton of power under the hood. I know it doesn't look like a 6R, but that's because it's on an M frame. It's interesting. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like a short frame 6R.
Yeah, it seems like it's a little bit of a specialty build, like almost a custom build almost.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. This setup, actually, you had no problems with this whole setup. This Vermeer has worked all right together.
Yeah, no problems. They work great together. They got the same hydraulic. They're an open loop system and all that. But the only thing possibly, Vermeer, and this is classic with every net rack baler.
Yeah.
If you don't properly lubricate your roll and net wrap back here and the knives, like the cutters,
yeah, it
can get kind of caught up. So you want to keep an eye on that. But that's literally every baler.
Yeah, of course. Do you know how old this Vermeer is?
This Vermeer, oh man, I'd have to try and see if I have a manual for it. I think it's...
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not familiar with this brand at all, so...
I think it's got to be in the early 2000s.
Okay.
Is what off the top of my head.
So it didn't come brand new along with the tractor, of course, then, so it's a little bit older.
Nope. Yeah, the baler is older, yeah. The tractor,
okay.
however, is brand new, or practically brand new, I should say. It's got very little hours on it.
Just fire this up here and see
yeah.
how she sounds. Oh yeah, no hours at all, really. Look at that.
Yeah. The only downside is it does take DEF because it is a newer piece of equipment.
Yeah, that's always a pain, but I mean, you're going to be stuck with that with anything new nowadays.
Yep. Yep. But it works great. I love this tractor, which is why I brought it with me from Iowa.
Huh. Well, this is something I could definitely, I can work with this, Jake. I think this might be not bad. Let me just shut this off here. What kind of money would you be looking for maybe both of these units?
Well, for both here, I got a good deal on the tractor, so I can cut you a pretty good deal on that. And
well, I'm not too worried about getting a good deal. I mean, I want to make sure I'm helping you out for what they're worth as well, because you get a good set of cash for these at auction as well. So I want to make sure I'm at least getting you what they're worth.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let me figure what these would be worth in the condition right now.
Yep.
And we'll work from there.
All right. Yeah, go for it. I'll give you a couple minutes. You got some an internet connection somewhere close by you can go take a look at?
Yeah, I'm on my phone at the moment, actually. All right. So it looks like this tractor right now, with its hours and everything and its years, his depreciation is down to about 102,000.
Okay.
And then the baler is at about 17. Well, it's a little over 102,000, a little over 17,000. But
okay,
just forget about those small little increments. So that comes out to what? Near 120, roughly.
That doesn't sound too bad actually, Jake. If you'd be okay, let me think here. 120. Well, we got that. You know what? That doesn't sound too bad. I'd be happy to offer you 120 for both of them, to be perfectly honest. If it's going to help you out as well, maybe get you somewhere close to being on your feet, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. If you're happy with 120, I'm happy with it for sure.
Yeah.
That'll definitely help out a lot.
Cool. All right. Well, you know what? Let me just double check. I just want to fire this all up outside, but if that works for you, then I'll bring my truck and trailer back down here later on today, and we'll grab this and bring it back up to my farm. But that works for me, man. I think we got a deal there.
Absolutely. Feel free to take it for a spin. Make sure everything works on it. No problem.
Excellent. It works for me. All right, bud. Yeah, let me take care of that, and then I'm gonna run back to my farm. Like I said, I'll grab that. I got a trailer I can load this up onto and bring it back later on today. But that works for me. That'll be good. I hope that helps you out as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll feel free to, like I said, test it, whatever. Even if you want to take a week and make sure that you're actually happy, satisfied, and if you're not, you can come back. That's fine. Because again, like I said, gonna be holding an auction anyways. So
sounds good. Cool.
But I'll run into the banker then real quick. I'll draft up a title exchange and all that good stuff. And that way, when you come down here to pick it up, I'll just hand you the paperwork.
Excellent. Cool. Well, that sounds good, man. I look forward to it. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for letting me know about this, bud. I appreciate it, and I hopefully things get better for you here.
Yeah, I appreciate your helping me out. Hope you find some good use for this tractor.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
If there's ever anything else you want, feel free to just come out. Like I said, we're going to be holding an auction, so.
I wish I could. I don't have. I wish I could buy it all, to be honest. But I think we're pretty much set right now for the most part. There's a couple of odds and ends, but we'll come down to the auction, see what else is going on. But I think we're good for now, my friend.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run into town and get those papers drafted up. Just give me a call or whatever when you feel like coming over here to pick it up, and we'll get that taken care of.
Sounds good, man. All right. Well, we'll catch you later on today then.
All righty. I'll see you later. All right. Well, there you go, guys. We made it for sale. Nice. 120,000. 120,000 for a 6155R, 6155R, and a 605M Vermeer baler. I think that's a pretty good deal. That's pretty good. We bought that. So story is, we bought that 6R for like 40,000 or 60,000 or something like that. Practically nothing. So we made money on the deal. We used it in Iowa, we used it here, and we still turned a profit. That is terrific. That's good. But that was probably the best thing that we were gonna sell, I think, profit-wise, because we bought it for dumb cheap. Everything else, probably not. And yes, I technically own that tractor. I'm aware. But I want to have money if I have to focus on the co-op now, specifically. I want to have a safety cushion. So that's why. If I don't have a farm, I don't have a reason to have the tractor. And sure, I could have used it on the co-op, but a tractor that size, what are you really going to do with it? We can actually buy something that is more useful on the co-op now. But we're going to run back up to the co-op and get in our truck, not the co-op's truck, try and not put a ton of miles on this thing, since we just like to use it to go and check with clients. And then we'll run in my truck over to the bank. We'll get all that sorted. All right, we're back at the co-op now. We're gonna pull the co-op's fancy truck into the garage, shut it down, close up the door, and we'll hop in our truck, let it warm up here. And we are gonna run over to the bank and get those papers all signed up and transfer ownership over to Clutch, and then he will send us a check for $120,000. But that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Interesting. Season 2 is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting one, so stick around. Hope you guys enjoy the changes that we're making here. I think it's gonna be interesting, a lot of fun, and some interesting role play. We're trying to retcon everything. I hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.